Earlier this year, a task force explored what to do about undocumented immigrants who were driving on the roads without either IDs or even insurance.
And that task force recommended they be issued driving privilege cards. Now, a new bill which would do just that was heard and approved in committee today. Our Sussex County Bureau Chief Evan Kozlov took a look at the bill, and he joins us now in the Bureau. And Evan, a lot of people are for and against the change.
Good evening. And the bill would give the cards only to qualified people, and it would only be used for driving, not for any other means of identification. But still, many are concerned, saying that it legitimizes illegal behavior. Hours before the bill was heard in committee, it was heard out here. Dozens gathered outside of Legislative Hall to voice their support for a new bill granting driving privilege cards.
With our legislative body.
Chairman for the Delaware Hispanic Commission, Javier Torrijos, says that it's all about allowing Latinos to step out of the shadows. He says he thinks of friends who had to choose between breaking the law and missing work.
It's the humanity side. It's a real issues that Latinos are facing. And it's not just Latinos, but it's many others.
These cards won't just be given to anyone. In order to get one, you'll have to submit 2 years of state tax returns. You'll also have to take and pass a written road and vision test. Lastly, you'll have to buy some driving insurance. Meanwhile, down in Georgetown, Crystal Timmons-Underwood from La Esperanza says the roads will be safer if these drivers are insured.
You have uninsured motorists. Everybody pays for that, and that will bring that rate down. Also, the safety is that they now have a name attached to the car.
Back at Legg Hall, Republican Senator Brian Pettyjohn says it's likely the bill will leave committee. As we're passing the Senate,
that is more up in the air.
Pettyjohn says he, along with most Republicans, will not be voting in support of the bill.
A lot of the reservations that I'm hearing are from actual constituents of mine. They're concerned that giving people that are here illegally against federal law legitimizes their behavior in some way.
A policy decision that could be made in a matter of months in Delaware. All right, now one other interesting aspect of this bill is the use of fingerprinting. In past interviews, Republican lawmakers said that this was a must for the bill. Not only is it being used, but also the sponsor tells me that it's one of the most rigorous tests in the country, checking up to the federal level. From the Sussex County Bureau, this is Evan Kozlov, WBUSC News. Back to you.
Evan Kozlov, thank you. Driving privilege cards are already allowed in some areas. Currently, 10 states and the District of Columbia allow undocumented immigrants to receive a driving privilege card. That does include Maryland, which passed their law in 2013. There are also 3 other states that issue limited driving privileges to certain immigrants.